David will make a slight detour once he enters the town. I will go to, what's it called again? Something Tavern.
Oh,
where Kevin is.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, right, yeah. You should have been back.
Right.
Didn't you say that he'd be delivering the gems directly to... I suppose you could go and check. We could just check if the gems are there.
I will check if he's back, and if he has delivered it at the shop, that's also fine.
Okay, then we'll go on ahead.
Right.
David, you find your way back to the tavern. Upon reaching there, you hear, "God, fine, I'll take them there." You hear stomping feet, and coming out the front of the tavern, you see the young boy that you sent off to the mountains.
Kevin! I rustle his hair.
No, do that. It's embarrassing. Stop.
I continue because he's embarrassed.
His face matches his hair.
Alright. Good to see you're alive. I'm assuming all went well.
Well, it went great. I fought my way up that mountain. I had to kill so many rats. There was a little swarm up there. You sort of send me. Puts his hands on his hips, chest out.
If you're that great or a rat killer, you should speak to Derek. Derek Trills, the rat hunter of the town. He also slew a wyvern.
A wyvern? No wyverns around here.
Yeah, apparently there are in the mountains. I know because I was there. So I was worried about you.
You
But
sent
I'm
me
glad you're here.
into a mountain even though you knew there's a wyvern there?
I did not know there was a wyvern there. I sent you to the mountains and then I knew there was a wyvern. But I killed one and then I learned there were two. So there might still be one. Just as a heads up, don't go to the mountains.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Anyway.
Right.
He takes a small pouch off his belt and offers it out to you. This is what you wanted, right?
I take the pouch, look inside.
There is 7 frost gems in there.
Ooh, that is excellent work, Kevin. If I remember correctly, I already paid half, so I owe you 12 golds.
Sounds about right.
Here is 15, and then 15 golds.
His eyes sparkle. Did you give him the money?
You did give, for my personal pouch, you did give me more than I requested, so there you go. Alright, well, thank you, Kevin. Say hi to your dad for me, and I'll be out of your hair. As I rustle his hair again.
Stop! No! You need another job, just come get me. He storms
Alright.
back into the tavern.
I wave. Goodbye.
He doesn't wave back.
Oh, it's... And I head back to the shop.
You cross town without any real incidents of anything of note happening. Back at the shop, John, Brandon, and Kara arrive. The shop is quite quiet.
Ooh, quiet.
Okay, so Brandon heads into the shop and he just says to John, "I'm just gonna go and check in on Lyra, I reckon. Just see
You
how
hear
she's-"
heavy footsteps suddenly coming down the stairs, darting through. You see a head poke out the back. You're back!
Hey, love.
Moira jumps over the counter, runs straight towards you, and wraps her arms around you.
Brandon returns the hug fiercely. Oh gosh. Well, that took more out to me than I thought, but I told you I'd be back, didn't I?
You just feel her arms tighten a bit more around you. Her tail tightens around your leg.
Hey. Were you okay while I was gone?
She sniffles. Yeah, that's fine.
Are you okay?
She blinks a little bit and looks at you and smiles. Yeah, I'm fine. She's wearing different clothing than previously. She's in a dress at the moment.
Considering that she just charged him, he probably hasn't had time to acknowledge it. So Brandon just takes a step back and just admires the dress, and he just says, "Oh, wow. I know I said to be ready when I got back, but I wasn't expecting this. You look amazing, love."
You see her cheeks darken slightly. I went and got some of my stuff. I hope you don't mind.
Oh, no, of course not. I was going to offer to help you get some stuff from your place when I got back, but I can appreciate that you probably wanted to get some fresh air, stretch your legs. I'm probably worrying too much. What time of day is it now, Pete? Like, how late is it?
It's night at this point.
How late into the evening, roughly?
It's fully dark out.
Okay. Well, Brandon is going to say, "Okay, well, it's a little bit late, but if you would like, it will take me a couple of hours, but I'd still be happy to show you some enchanting if you'd still like me to."
Her head nods emphatically.
Is there anything that you need from me, John, before I start doing this with Moira?
No. No, I will be just in the greenhouse. And it's good to see you, Moira. It's that you're doing all right.
She walks up to you and gives you a little hug.
I'm kind of covered in red blood, Moira.
No, it's fine, don't worry.
Hey, I slowly knock her back. Okay. All right, thank you.
Tomorrow, do you mind helping with something?
No, I do not mind being you,
Thanks.
as long as we're not doing something really illegal.
Like what?
I don't know.
Brandon raises an
You think
eyebrow
I'm
at
gonna
that
go
comment.
steal a cow?
No, I don't know, like ditching a body or something. I don't know. Anyway, I should head to the greenhouse. I'm gonna head to the greenhouse.
She lets you go.
I found you.
Okay. If one of you wants to get basically a rendition of what the greenhouse looks like inside, feel free to at some point to send it to me. So I can get a
I will send
representation up on it. Send something realistic for the spacing that's in there, please. And so, Alundra will sit down with. Moira will settle down with you and watch you enchant and stuff. Let's see, what
Was
should I
that
roll?
a Freudian slip, DM?
It was actually a complete accident, don't worry. That would be way too easy. How should I have you roll for teaching?
Okay. I mean, to be fair, Brandon does a roll anyway for the general enchanting, doesn't he? So maybe it could be off that.
Fair enough.
So he does
Which
a D.
case,
does a-
roll.
He does a D20
20 plus
plus one, doesn't he?
Yes.
Ooh. Okay. I would probably say what is happening is that they're distracting each other.
That is very fair.
I would probably say
Oh.
that's what's happening.
Oh,
Whilst you
okay.
you notice little touches here and there while she's listening to you, an arm on your leg,
It's like, hey, so
tail touching yours.
okay, right, sorry, Moira, oh god, where was I? Right, so you just move the diagram here. Hey, you get that tail away from that side of me, okay? And
Fine. Sorry.
no, love, it's fine. Sorry, I'm probably just not doing an especially good job of
So-
teaching you right now.
Would you draw this line like this? She basically draws what was a straight line for you and curves it slightly at the end.
Mostly there, but just not that little curve at the end. It's a completely straight line.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay.
Yeah.
Hey, how about I help you? Brandon places his hand on top of hers and just gently guides it as a straight line.
He is very distracted when you do it like that.
Oh, sorry.
You see her lick her lips slightly.
Oh, thought that would be helpful, but maybe that didn't work out quite as well.
At this
as
point,
I thought.
David comes in. You see them both on the floor. One hand helping guide the other one.
You guys have a room, you don't know, right? That's just for you two separately.
Oh right.
You don't have to do it in the shop.
No, no, Dave. Sorry, I was
I
trying
can come
to.
back another time.
No,
if
no,
you
no, no,
want.
no, 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 no,
It's
no,
okay.
no, no. It's fine. I was trying to
Actually,
cheat.
mind.
I was cheat. Okay.
Thank you.
By the way, I slightly put the door open. By the way, where's June and Dante? I'm assuming if you guys are doing that, the shop is all.
I don't know where Lante is, but John is in
in the greenhouse.
thing you did with the weird place thing.
Alright, thanks.
No worries.
I head to the greenhouse.
Moira looks at you and smiles. Privacy.
Yes, indeed. Did Brandon actually manage to get the tool done with all of this distraction, or would you say that he only got about like how much?
Nowhere near.
How much progress did he? Yeah, okay. But I mean, it was 2 hours. Has he made any progress?
I'll give you half an hour.
Fair enough. I'll take that. For Brandon, does anything he is going to consult John really quickly. Would you mind just staying here for just a minute, love? Okay. So Brandon is just going to quickly go down into the greenhouse and just talk to John.
Was David also heading to the greenhouse, by the way?
David is with you, yes. Would you guys have started anything in the meantime?
June was just laying on the ground, headphones in, looking at the night sky through the glass panel roof. I don't think she would be aware David entered.
What do you do when you enter?
I would not disturb June as she's laying on the ground. I would slowly check on the plants and then maybe cast some druid crafts to help the process go and take a seat somewhere.
You two are chilling and vibing in the greenhouse. And eventually, Brandon, you come in and disturb their peace.
Already, Brandon? That's
Hey,
quick.
hey, God, no,
Wow.
David. I was trying to
Come on.
teach you. I was trying to teach you.
You have pills.
David, I was trying to teach her something and it got a bit out of hand. Listen, it's
Oh,
actually.
you taught her something, definitely. Or she taught you.
Oh, just shut up for a second, Dave, and let me speak. Okay, listen, I think we are going to have some alone time, but obviously I want to just ask beforehand. John, considering that it's the bedroom, would you mind us and Moira showing that bed tonight, or would you prefer us to go to her place, just so we're not disturbing you guys?
June takes out an earphone. Were you guys talking to me?
Excellent one. Yeah, repeat it, Brandon.
I hate you guys.
Why are you
so
redder than
much.
usual?
My
Something
quest.
happened?
I was trying to teach Moira something, and I learned something else. Anyway, that's the point I was trying to make. Was I think we are going to have some alone time, but I was just saying if you would be okay with us doing that in your room, or if you would like me to ask Moira to her place, if you would prefer that.
Let me get a few items from my room and then you guys can
Are you sure?
rest. Yeah, I was actually thinking about sleeping here tonight. It's nice, you know.
Okay.
I pointed up at the glass panel roof.
Okay,
I like
thank.
it here.
Yeah, thanks, John. I just wanted to give you a heads up before we did anything.
And she stands up. She had a conversation on the floor, still laying. And she will grab a few items from their shared room and go downstairs again.
Okay, and with that, Brandon will come back up the ladder and he will dress Moira and he'll say, okay, so are you ready to head upstairs?
Yeah.
Okay, and with that, Brandon sort of offers his hand to Moira.
Takes it, squeezing it, and
He's going to try and pick her up.
you guys roll for this.
Yeah.
Minus one strength.
DC 10.
Okay, this is definitely going to fail. But I would just
Strength.
like, yeah, it's strength. Come on. Oh, for God's sake. I can't roll above bloody single digits again today, so I'm glad
Wait. Doesn't Brandon have that item on him that gives him like a +1 on strength, right? Something like that?
No.
Oh, right, yeah.
So I'm going to say
That
that
man.
I'm go-
Quickly.
I'm going to say that Brandon is tired from the day's events. That's why he's not able to. So what happened?
Struggling
You
a little
managed
bit.
to lift her, and you manage to get to the stairs, and you start to struggle with the stairs quite a bit, and she does pick up on it a bit, and she whispers in your ear, "You don't need to do this. It's okay."
Oh, I'm sorry. I always wanted to do that.
She gets down from being in your arms and puts a finger under your chin. Don't worry, you'll get plenty of chances. And she turns around, and her tail wraps around your wrist.
Okay, he's doing this, so he follows him up.
So once you guys are in the room, she will hesitate.
Is everything okay?
Just about you seeing them.
Moira Tanner, I love you. You can be vulnerable with me.
She closes her eyes and takes a slow, deep breath in, then out.
Take your time, love.
Slowly, she removes the dress. She has underclothes on underneath, and you can see the scars on her. She covers them at first before moving her hands, closing her eyes.
Brandon just kisses her on the lips to show that he's not bothered by it.
And then fade to black. You know what, Brandon? Unsafe.
Oh, for God's sake.
Yeah,
Four
definitely
minutes.
okay.
Average.
Okay.
It's okay.
This is going to be quite late at night at this point. Would Brandon and Moira collapse into a sleep? Or would they be awake and come back down? Or...
That would depend on Moira for Brandon. What does she feel like doing after that?
She is a bit exhausted, a bit tired, a bit feeling vulnerable, a bit curled into you under the blankets.
Yeah, you know what? I think Brandon would probably just stay where he is. He would just hug Moira tightly. Just say to her, okay, this time, love, I am going to stay with you all night.
She nuzzles into you, her legs wrapping around yours, not letting you get away from me.
I couldn't escape if I wanted to.
She bites your thigh.
Oh.
Mine.
Yes. Now and forever, love. And with that, they settle down to sleep, I think.
So, whilst them two are getting the hanky-panky on, what are you two doing?
Not getting that back. What the fuck?
I would work on some potions.
Okie dokie. So I'm going to say you can get an hour's worth of progress in before they be done. So, Jun, are you just vibing throughout all this?
I think June would eventually start to read. Fuck was I reading? I mean,
Swats.
Prayer of Healing.
Okie dokie. I'll give you an hour of progress in prayer of healing as well then.
Okay.
In the
Eventually.
meantime, David would be cooking.
And what
We're
are
at
you
dinner.
preparing today? Brandon got his meal.
Yeah. In a matter of speaking.
You might.
I mean, some of us were starving, apparently.
Mario was not the quietest throughout that, so.
Just something simple. What do we have? Probably some pasta again. We don't have any rice. We have potato. Yeah, probably some pasta. Something quick and simple. And also
Yeah.
waiting until Lante arrives.
Lance comes back relatively late, so I just like to joke in that, but he saunters in. Hi guys.
Lante, good man. Where have you been? Had fun?
Oh yeah, I went over to the mountains. It was interesting.
I will not question you any further. Look what I have. And I show the bag. I got some frost gems.
Ooh.
Enough for 2 freezers.
Okay then.
But I only need 1 freezer and a fridge.
Okay, so I believe I know how to potentially do something with this. Don't mind, it might be tomorrow before I get on with this. I'm a little bit tired.
It's also late. I was expecting tomorrow.
It's okay if I use your room, Joe, for change.
Sorry, but that one is occupied.
Occupied by is Brandon sleeping there?
Brandon and Brandon and Moira.
Oh, how's that going?
We're downstairs for a reason.
Are they fighting?
No, but they are wrestling.
Ah.
Poor Devlin though.
Yeah, I imagine that's kind of be weird having some people wrestling inside of you.
Yeah. By the way, June.
June is still in the greenhouse.
Oh, I opened the latch. By the way, June.
Yeah? Yeah, sorry, yeah.
Since you are planning to sleep in the greenhouse,
Mm-hmm.
do you want some blankets?
Do we have extra blankets?
You can use my bedroll if you want. I'll be sleeping in my bed anyway.
Longte has a bedroll.
Yeah, for
Kara's
himself.
sleeping in the bed. There's a bedroll in my room that's being used right now. Splinter has one. If
I'd assume
yeah,
that you took
sure.
your pillows and whatnot out of there when you've got your stuff out of there earlier.
Actually just took my notebook out of there.
Fair enough.
Alright.
Gotta be honest, that's what I was thinking about.
Your diary.
My journal.
Sure.
It's called journaling.
It only starts with the diary.
There's a written journal in front of it, that's what matters. Yeah, some extra stuff. would be nice.
What would be
Oh,
wise?
did you make dinner? Or is am I
I
just hungry?
did. You wanna come up
would
and
I-
eat?
she climbs- Yeah, she climbs up. Ah, yeah. Oh, they're
Okay.
still not downstairs.
Nope.
I'm gonna join dinner. Okay.
I'm assuming they are busy.
At their. Oh, okay. Yeah.
I had that feel. That's also a good one, yeah.
Yep.
You joining Lante?
Oh yes, happily. Never gonna turn down food.
Very good. Alright. If you want, join.
How's that, guys?
Must be hungry. What's an
Zips over and sits down.
an intensive day?
She already ate some during the day, Kara. If you want, June, I could allow the dogs to sleep also in a greenhouse. It would be a bit warm.
Sure, if you don't mind.
Alright.
Though I would have to let them in through the door and not the latch, because you know.
Yeah, obviously.
Okay.
But
Just
also,
making sure you don't just.
well, I want to say sometimes, it smells. The dogs, that farts. But if you're Brandon's feet
Yeah.
and used to it,
I
think-
went from shared hostels to sharing a room with Brandon, so the dogs are somewhere in between that.
Yeah. Alright, that's a plan.
So, how have you been? Holding up?
You know, the usual. What about you?
You know, the usual.
If it's
You're helping us
just
a lot.
Huh?
Thank you for that. I said you're helping us a lot, so thank you for that. And all the cooking and all the other things you do.
You're welcome. You are also helping a lot with all the gardening and plants. I feel like this is a moment where we should trauma dump, but I don't want to trauma dump.
Oh, I don't think we need to. There's a silent understanding in between
Yeah,
us.
okay.
Greta, yeah.
Slurping down some of the pasta. Lantis looks between you all.
How have you been, Lante?
been
Trauma-wise.
Well, after spending quite some time wandering the deserts, ruins of what used to be my home, kind of just numb to it at this point. Still kind of feels like I'm in a dream. I mean, this place is
Yeah.
fucking weird.
I can understand that, yeah.
I mean, for fuck's sake, he's getting laid upstairs with that hot one.
What's
Yeah.
weird
How did that
about
happen?
that? Love, Longtail, love.
No,
That's
no,
what
no.
it is.
He's right. How the fuck did that happen? Because we went down to the bar to just drink, and
Oh, is that what you all mean?
but it was 3 days ago that we met Moira. So Lante is completely right. How the fuck did that happen?
The nice older lady Longtail met also seemed to be really into Longtail. There's some long time potential in that.
Do you still see her, Lante?
No, not in a sense. She was fun though.
Do you have the wish to settle down, Longtail? Or
Not right now, really, no.
no?
You're welcome to stay as long as you like. Slash can.
I will do.
Maybe we found you.
I'm happy you found me as well. Very much. I'd probably be dead by now if you didn't.
You and me
We would
both.
as well if we ended up there without you.
We spent the first 2 days, maybe 3, just going in north and south. Remember?
That's what we were doing. We were just grasping at nothing. I don't know the saying.
Relatively quiet evening before everyone eventually slinks up to bed. Potentially getting another hour worth of progress into some personal projects if you wish. And then you guys will settle down.
Yes.
Yeah,
I
Brandon,
would
I
say
think.
June would try, but
That's
not
okay.
to speak to Elder, just to be around.
Yeah, I'd say Brandon's currently restrained, so things
Yeah.
might be difficult for him.
Oh,
Things start getting experimental.
okay.
The headboard's been put to use
Okay,
now.
we go.
Mm-hmm. David.
Where did all the belts go?
Oh, I was just.
Damn it.
I was just referring to the fact that she didn't seem to want to let go anytime soon. That's all I was referring to.
No, she's making sure you're going nowhere. You're hogtied now.
Great. Oh boy. Oh, what
By your own tail.
painful. Wow. Well, Brandon definitely knows how to choose them.
David would also meditate, but then try to, instead of going to the library, to meet his wife. Astral projection, what Brendan gave the ID for, but we can do that next session.
We'll be there next time. On the next exciting episode of Far and Away.
In that case, thank you very much for watching, everyone.
Like and subscribe.
And we will speak to you next time.